Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Libra for July of 2013. And this also applies if you have a Libra ascendant. So my dear Libras, I have to remind you that Mercury is still retrograde until the 19th of the month. So this is going to affect you particularly in your 10th house of work. So there could be some misunderstandings, some miscommunications in the workplace. You may find yourself having to repeat something that you thought somebody had already listened and heard you. Not the best time for signing important contracts or necessarily going for important interviews, unless of course it's an ongoing process. If you already started it before the 26th of last month, then something could complete as far as a job or work is concerned during the retrograde this month up until the 19th. But preferably, if you can, don't start any new big projects until after the 19th. It will be better, more in your favour. First couple of the weeks we've got Mars, a couple of weeks of the month we've got Mars in your 9th house. So good time for anything involving higher learning, studying. Also a good time for developing your psychic ability. And good time for anything connected with metaphysics, the esoteric arts. And anything concerning travel. You might plan a trip. I'm not saying you're necessarily going on a trip during the retrograde, although many of us do travel during a retrograde, but just make sure you allow extra time to get to your destination, just in case there are some hiccups and some delays. It could be weather, where we all know we're in changing weather patterns, and this could cause delays to our communications equipment and to technology. For much of the month, we've got a load going on in this 10th house. Libras, this is a big month for your work area. Good month to be pushing forward with what you want. You should be able to accomplish a lot. If you're working on several projects, you might be able to complete them all really quickly, especially the last couple of weeks of the month when Mars is in that 10th house. Try to work autonomously, especially the last couple of weeks of the month. You may find that you're not getting along with people, or they're just working too slowly for your likes and you just want to get on with things. So better to try and work on your own and independently. I think you'll get more done that way. Don't forget there are opportunities coming to you in the work area, and there may be a change in direction of your career. So don't resist it, Libras. Examine and research, especially during the retrograde, other opportunities for yourself in your career and your work, because that is going to be changing if it hasn't already started. For the first 3 weeks of the month, we've got Venus in your 11th house, Libras. So lovely time for socializing, for getting out and about, networking, meeting new people. You could meet a lovely new friend who could become a romance if that's what you're looking for, or just somebody that you click with. You feel as though you just have that nice, easy connection, easy conversation. It's also a very good time for thinking about your dreams and your wishes, what brings you pleasure, really thinking about it. I think all too often we go around thinking that this and that, the other brings us pleasure, but not really doing enough of the things that bring us pleasure. So do some of the things that bring you pleasure as well this month, Libras. The last week in the month, we've got Venus going into your 12th house. That's a time to be more introspective as well, a time for quiet space on your own, just enjoying being with yourself. It's also a very nice time for anything, again, this metaphysical stuff coming up for you, getting in touch with your intuition, and also a possibility of maybe volunteering, helping somebody less fortunate than yourself. Your relationships are still going to be turbulent, lots of ups and downs. Try and go with the flow, don't resist. There'll be people coming into your life and people leaving your life. Quick encounters. There'll be some very quick acquaintances that maybe have a lesson to teach you. And when that lesson is over, then that person just easily and gently goes out of your life. Financially, with Saturn in the 2nd, yes, you do need to put good structures into your finances. Make sure you're not overspending. Make sure you've got a good plan financially. So there you have it, my dear Libras. I wish you a great month. Thank you to those of you who get in touch, who sign up for my free newsletter, who pass these videos on. I greatly appreciate it. Take care. Bye for now.